world, this is redxparasite. We are on Death Mountain. Well, not anymore, but this is Link to the Past. In this episode, I'm going to be getting some stuff done before we head to Turtle Rock. Particularly getting something that we need for the final boss, Silver Arrows. So, in order to get the Silver Arrows, we need to do some stuff, mainly go to the Dark World. So, we also have to go to the Dark World in a specific area, so I'm going to be heading there. This is going to mark the fourth time that I've done homework in the middle of a recording session, because I feel like counting. I don't know. So we're just gonna head toward for the Kakariko portal, as I have named it. Ding. Haha. So let's see. I'm gonna be working on physics again. Number 23. Let's do this. How are you all doing? That is not where my house is. Stupid. Link, you need to be taught how to read a map. But, that being said, let's see. Problem 23 in Chapter 8. The string in Figure 8-35 is 1.2 meters long. And has a ball attached to one end and is fixed at the other end. The distance D to the fixed peg at point P is, let's see, 3/4 of a meter. Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this problem. Not really. I think I know what they're doing. It's a pendulum. So let's see. While I was in that shop being distracted by my homework, I got a super bomb! Because regular bombs aren't good enough. This is some version of a red blueberry. Oh, wait, no, it's just a regular apple. There we go. It's a big regular apple. It's the big apple. I'm carrying New York City behind me. But let's see, I think that was 100 rupees, and this is one of those annoying things that you cannot run while you have it with you. And I went the wrong way. Stupid. There's no bridge here. It's a bridge in the light world, not in the dark worlds. Yay. Well, you're gonna need this super bomb to blow up a particular cracked wall in the pyramid to the north. So, you'll notice that for the second that I dropped it behind me a little while ago, the phone's ringing in just a sec. Unknown caller, not picking it up. Let's see. So, it has a timer on it, so you basically drop it, so you can pick it up and throw it, or you can just kind of leave it behind. And it'll go 3, 2, 1, and then it will blow and make big fire and big explosions. So, let's go and blow some stuff up while I continue working on my problem. So, what will its speed be when it reaches its lowest point? I think this calls for the conservation of energy. Okay, so that is the wall that we need to blow up. So if I could actually do this properly, then let it go. I said do it properly, just let it blow up. 2. Oh, come on, I want to see a big explosion! 3, 2, 1, boom! That is a big bomb. So, if we go in here, we see a pool of water. Mysterious pond, why don't you throw something in? Let's throw in our bow and arrow. Go back. Go back. There we go. And It's a fairy and... Whoa! That is a pretty beefy fairy. So she's giving us the silver arrows, which we need to defeat Ganon, but... Man! I think she even comments about... like, don't make fun of me. It's not my fault I'm fat. I don't think I hate on fat people, but... I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see a fairy that's like that. So now that we have silver arrows, I can completely miss my flight entirely. Gosh darn it. Looks like I'm gonna have to pay for another flight, or get it rescheduled. Because flying with the Ocarina flight services is so... Oh wait, it's the flute. Aflac. But flying with them is so horrible. So horrible. So let's see, before I go into the next dungeon, since I have a whole bunch of money, I'm gonna pick up some potions. The Medicine of Life, aka Red Potion. See, oh wow, I have room for more. So, do I want to... You know what, I'll get some Magic Potion. So now I have Blue Potion, 2 Red Potions, and a Green Potion. I am pretty well set for the next dungeon. So, I think now that there's nothing more for me to do, let's go there. It's time to fly. Let's see, kinetic energy, original, which is nothing. Plus original potential energy equals the kinetic energy plus the final potential energy, which is going to be 0. So let's see, mgh equals mv squared. Dodging boulders. Bouldering is so much easier. Now just imagine trying to boulder while having boulders come at you. Now that would be quite difficult. Stay away from me, you darn Tektites. I'm not even going to... Stay away! I don't like you. And let's see, into the portal we go. Whee! Aww, I like that music. Don't worry, we'll be back there soon enough. So, if you remember, one of the medallions was off to the left. We go off to the right. And we find hammer stakes. Let's pound them into the ground until they are no more. Okay, those are supposed to be Gorons, believe it or not. And they are a pain in the butt, if you do not tell. See, so there's a lot of caves here. No, fairy, come back. Come back. No! No, I died. I'm gonna get it this time. Fairy, I want to be healed. Play the Song of Healing for me, fairy. Okay, I think that'll work. So there's quite an elaborate cave system. I'm not going to bother to explore all of it. But essentially it's a way for you to get back up if you've fallen down. So this leads to the absolute bottom of Death Mountain. So basically, if you want to jump down to one of those ledges up there, then do so. It also leads to the Dark World portal for this section of Death Mountain. So there are 2 portals here. Don't think there's really much for you to do in this side of the Dark Worlds. But you know what? The mass of the object is irrelevant in this problem. So let's see, there are 2 caves. Let's go in the left one. And it has a staircase. What's in here? And... okay, well, I guess I can't go there right now. Left! You used to be such a good direction. Then you started failing me, and this side is a shop. So I guess there's really not much for me to do in this side of the Dark Worlds. Except... I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's something to the right. Go to the right! Go to the right! I didn't have the hindsight that I do now. Yes, I can see out of my butt. That would be very awkward. If I could actually do that. Ow, the pain. Oh, wait. Hey! What do you know? And I can only go to the left. Well, that stinks. Let's see what's on the left. Okay. So now we can go down the right side. Ah, that's clever. That's clever. I see what you did there. Let's see. So we're trying to find the velocity points. Yes, we are. It's the square root of 2gh. So you can fall down any one of these 3 holes, and depending on which one you fall down, you can get treasure. If you fall down... okay, so the top one gets you just the bombs. The one here gets you just the... no, you can get both of those. The middle one will get you both, but I don't need any bombs, so... suck it. I'm leaving the treasure chest unopened. So I just gotta punch this in on my calculator now. Times 9.8 times 1.2. The velocity is about 4.85 meters per second. Yay! Okay, this is pretty elaborate, I have to say. I mean, there is some nice stuff here, to be sure, but I don't feel like taking the time to find it all. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was stupid. Well, kind of stupid, but. I don't know, I was just looking around a little bit, and it's like, oh, well, there's some stuff to do here, and I got 100 rupees for my troubles, so what the hey. But I'm just gonna I don't know, call it quits. There's nothing more I can really do here right now, so there's a bomb wall up there, but whatever. We have some dungeons to complete. Oh, listen. Oh gosh, there's sphinxes. They just sphinx, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. So the dungeon is to the right. You actually do not want to approach this dungeon from the light world, or from the dark world. Where I need to stay. Because there's something you have to do to open the dungeon first, and it's not pick up all of these. You see that we need the it's one of the medallions. It's the Bombers medallion or whatever. I think I was calling one of them incorrectly in one of the previous videos. It's kind of bad. Nothing I can do about it now. So you can see that the entrance is closed. So this is one of those parts that I kind of regret not being able to do this over, because I was kind of stupid. You know, that it was whatever medallion it happened to be, but I just feel kind of stupid because the answers kind of hit yourself in the head obvious. I don't know. It's kind of bad. Stupid freaking Gorons. If you hit them with your sword, they'll stun them and then they'll turn like into a rock. They are slightly less annoying. only slightly. So if you hit all of these 3 pegs in the correct order, then you'll open up a portal to the Dark World on top. But my knowledge... See, the problem is, when I record these, my emulator, for some reason, takes away the sound when you're recording. I mean, I like it, it's a nice emulator, but I can't hear the stuff when I'm recording it, so if you end up hitting those pegs in the correct order, then you will activate the portal, and they make sounds when you hit them in the correct order. But I didn't know that, so not much I could really do about it except kind of trial and error. See, you can't even kill them with rocks. How rock hard these Gorons are. Ding! Not ding. See how the one on the right dings? So, yeah, you can figure out the order from this point. Because, well, the one on the right dinged, but the one on the left didn't ding. So, must be the right one, then the top one, then the bottom one. So, let's try that again. This time, once more with feeling. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's another dungeon. You were a jerk. Go get a life. Or a job. Go eat some rocks or something. Ding. 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 Hey, a portal. Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. So if you just use the medallion, whichever one this happens to be, on this one, it will open up a dungeon, and the makers of the game were nice enough to allow us to jump off. So I will be continuing the dungeon in the next episode of Link to the Past. See you then.